Hey guys, Christian and Nick here from the Hobby Extreme Workbench. While we finish setting up, we're going to put a video up here of a montage we made from the Q500 here in the Typhoon. Serious note, but first, we're going to be talking about video drones today. Video drones are not for spying, so please keep the hobby safe, keep it legal, and no spying, please. All right, cut the clip. Kiss for luck and we're on our way. We won't. Dang it, Nick! Seriously?
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Moving on. Today we're here to talk about two of our absolute favorite video multi-rotor platforms. They're so easy to fly. I'd feel comfortable with putting these in the hands of any beginner and letting them fly it for the first time. It's that easy. These are extremely stable video platforms. This is for someone who wants to take professional level videography from the air. A realtor, someone who wants to go to their flying club and film an event, or just use your imagination. Anything can come from that.
I actually had a customer that came in that got one to actually use for antenna surveillance. Able to fly all the way up, see perfect video of it, so that they don't sending people up on antennas and saving a lot of time. So many uses for them.
Antenna surveillance. We had someone else that was surveying water towers. So there's plenty of uses. First, we're going to start with the Typhoon Q500, which we have tons of experience with. It is a perfect platform if you are someone that wants to get up in the air, take super stable, high quality video to show off on YouTube or anywhere else. Nick, what do you think about the Q500? I know you have a lot of experience with it as well.
I have. It's been around a little bit longer than its brother over here. Best thing about it is that it's very stable, it's quiet, and it's just an awesome quad to start out with. It's very simple. Anybody can really fly it and has many modes for someone to learn.
Let's talk a little about the controllers, because they are not just controllers. Yuneek makes a big point about calling these ground stations, really, instead of controllers. The reason being is they have everything that you would typically have on an FPV ground station right here in your controller, to include a video receiver and of course the screen that you're going to be viewing it on, and lots of telemetry data as well. So I noticed on the top of the controller you have some different flight modes. You got Smart, Angle, and Home.
Yes.
What do those do?
So Smart mode is for the beginner pilot that pretty much has never flown one before and is probably scared about flying one. The biggest factor is orientation, which way the quad is going. Normally you push the stick forward, the nose goes forward. When Smart mode, no matter the orientation of the quad, you push the stick forward, the quad is going away from you. It also gives you in Smart mode a 10-foot safety circle. So the quad won't come inside that little circle, possibly not hurting yourself and others. Angle mode is for you get a little more comfortable. It's the best one to fly if you're flying from the screen, because when you push the stick forward, the nose goes forward. No matter, this nose goes always forward. But it also has GPS lock. That never turns off. You let go of the sticks and the quad stays right there, even in very high wind.
We joke a lot that you could take, you could put it up at 15 feet, set it there, go to lunch, come back, and it would still be in the exact same spot.
It would be.
Which is true, but we definitely don't recommend it.
No.
We also have the home switch at the bottom.
Yes.
We love the home switch. What does that do? Yes,
so the home switch is definitely an awesome feature. For almost all the quads nowadays come with it. And so say you're low battery or you just don't want to fly it back home. You flip the switch, it will fly itself back, land in about a 5-foot circle of where that spot it took off from, and shut off the props all by itself.
And it'll also do that if you lose radio signal as well.
Yes. So say you're low battery, the controller has all that telemetry in it. So it will actually give you warnings, say you're losing signal or low battery or something like that. And then it will just put itself into home mode and start coming back.
And I noticed something interesting. The last time I flew it, on the screen, it will have a home indicator, a little arrow pointing you to where you took off from. So even if you're flying in an area that you're not familiar with and you get a little bit lost, it will that arrow will point you back to where the multi-rotor originally got its GPS lock, which is a nice feature indeed.
Yes.
The camera, we did mention that the camera is a 4K video camera. It's capable of filming at 4K at 30 FPS, And you can also film at up to 120 frames per second if you drop down to 1080p, which is pretty remarkable. Most of us don't use much more than 30, especially for those of us who do this mostly for online videos. But it's nice to have, and it looks beautiful if you're looking at it on the home TV. You're also able to take pictures directly from the ST10 remote just by clicking this button right down here.
And video.
And video, yes. You can start and stop that as you go.
Yep.
The camera is a 12 megapixel camera, so you'll still be able to take some pretty impressive pictures,
Yes.
as well as the video.
Now, also talking about video, is it does have a 3-axis brushless gimbal, meaning that it keeps the camera in the same orientation no matter the pitch of the quad, and it just makes for just remarkable video. It looks like it's just floating.
Well, we're going to stop talking about the Q500 and move on to the Typhoon H now, because one of our loyal customers, Bill, just came in and purchased it. So, so we're going to be moving on.
Here you go.
All right, thank you.
Enjoy. Try not to spy on people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. No spying.
It's bad.
All right. Well, we got the Q500 out of here, and now we're going to be talking about the Typhoon H. It's big brother. Most obvious difference, of course, is that instead of 4 rotors, we have 6. What's the advantages of having 6 motors
6
on here?
props, stability and power compared to the Q500. It is. I do notice that it does handle wind better, and it does have quite a bit more power.
I've heard it said that if you lose one on a hexacopter, you're going to lose a bit of yaw authority,
Yep.
but you'll still be able to get it down safely,
And
as
that's the biggest
opposed to a quadcopter, where if you lose one motor, you can
It's
watch
going
it tumble
down.
out of the sky.
Yes, you're not saving it. Also, so compared to the Q500, this definitely is a more advanced quad. Biggest visual differences is the hexcopter. Also, the legs do fold away. So when it's in hover mode, or if it's flying away, the legs can fold straight up, and the camera can do a full 360 all the way around, so you're not going to get any of the legs in the picture. It's also a very well built quad. Carbon fiber arms, it has quick release props. They're very easy to put on and off. And the arms all fold away, so that if you're putting it back in its case, it's very simple. Just everything is very, very user friendly.
So the Q500 had the ST10 controller.
Yes.
This has the ST16. So I
Yes.
imagine it's a bit more advanced.
A little bit more. It has a couple more features. It is bigger, has a little bit bigger screen, but they pretty much both do the exact same jobs. It has the controls for operating the gimbal. You can make the gimbal go full 360, so it has the controls and the extra switches for that feature.
So the Q500 I know has had the 3 different flight modes plus
Yep.
the follow me.
Yep.
What does this have? I know this has all the same ones, but does it have anything additional?
It does have the waypoints system, so you can actually tell it to go to point A, B, and C, and then come back home. It also has an orbit me, so it can actually just keep the camera on you and go all the way around in a circle.
Automatically?
Yeah, automatically. You don't have to
That's
worry
neat.
about it. It also has one of the really cool features of this is an awareness mode, to where if it is in a follow me mode, to where you're going through on a hike or something of the sort, trees in the way, it's not going to go run into that tree. It actually has sensors in the front of the quad to help avoid that object.
Thanks for watching another Hobby Extreme video. I know we covered a lot of information, but if you have any more questions, please come see us and we'll be happy to answer any questions you have.
Also, following questions, Facebook. You always can message us on Facebook, calling us up for any questions that you have. Also, give us a follow on Facebook. That'd be great.
Cool. We'll see you next time. Thank you. Hey guys, Christian. Sorry, start. Hey guys, Christian Nick here with Hobby Extreme at the Hobby Extreme.
I don't know why I looked down. I thought it was just done. He'll probably cut out that last second.